So in this learning outcome 4.2, the CVSS scoring matrix essentially is probably best watched or used on the calculator, where there's a link below, and it'll probably explain it a lot easier. So you got this basic qualitative rating: 0 is none, 9 to 10 is critical. How do you get those numbers? Well, in the previous learning outcome, you would have learned about a bunch of different categories. The base score metrics, so the attack vector, so whether the vulnerability happens in the local area network, an adjacent network, a local network like set up at home, or a physical machine. Attack complexity, so are there many variables or just one? Privileges, none, a basic user login, or administrative privileges. User interaction, generally none, although maybe an unassuming user might have launched a virus, and then it requires the user to be logged in and doing something in order for the virus to keep going. Scope is a bit like a project, so it can be about, has the scope changed over time? Confidentiality, so this is about there's no loss of confidentiality all the way up to total loss of confidentiality and everything's been breached. Integrity, the information is totally intact, to total loss of integrity, all of the files have been corrupted or lost. Availability, again, totally available to totally unavailable. So if I just say, pick a network, I say the attack complexity is low. Privileges requires, I'll just say actually, user interaction none, scope unchanged, confidentiality low, none, integrity impact, and we'll say actually high for this one, and availability high also. And you can see already the base scores go up and the overall is 9.1. So base score metrics are about the intrinsic nature of the vulnerability. Temporal is about how many other people have found a solution to this problem. Is there an official fix? Let's see if that changes our 8.7. So it went from 9.1 to 8.7 because there's an official fix. So it's still quite a high score overall. Exploit code maturity. So this is about whether someone's actually proven how this exploit works. Proof of concept, functional exploit, code is available. Again, that lowers this overall score again. Report confidence, confirmed, went from 8.7 to 8.4. Environmental is to do with the business impact. So let's look at confidentiality impact. It's high, integrity is high. So that jumped back up to a 9.1. Now we've got our temporal score, we've got an environmental score, and you can play around with some of these to. So this is what you would do if you came across something that had never been defined before in the CVE, the database that we looked at in learning outcome 4.1. So the common vulnerabilities exposure, a list of publicly available information about cybersecurity vulnerabilities and exposures. So hopefully this is helpful, and you can see how the rating gets generated, and we'll see you in the next video.